What's up, SnEaKyNation? SnEaKy-P here, back with all the news after week number 5 in year number 1 of our Washington Redskins franchise, where the Redskins lost 27-17 to the New Orleans Saints. It was a bad first half of the Redskins. They really started turning things around in the second half, just could not get enough offense going. And that's really a theme this year on Madden. If you're playing on all Madden difficulties, scoring is no joke. It is very difficult to do. We're still working with the sliders a little bit. We adjusted it a little bit after the stream. We'll continue to work with it until we find something that we really feel comfortable with. But for the time being, not going the Redskins' way. 1-3 to start the season. Next up in Week 6, we have the Carolina Panthers, who are 4-0. That is going to be a tough matchup. But let's go ahead and jump into some scouting here. See who all is available for us as we scroll through everybody. And Simon Etheridge looking like a very good outside linebacker there. Buster Stanton. Good zone coverage, good hit power at middle linebacker. Marcus Brown, great hit power, great tackles. So again, kind of like Simon Etheridge there. Another good linebacker. This could be a good linebacking class. Brent Menzel, see what we got. Good catching. Route running's okay. I would have liked to see something else there, I think. He is a vertical threat. If he has a lot of speed, that could still be worth it at 6'4". Deshaun Gorer. And this guy looks good. Right tackle, great pass block finesse. Don't know much else. He also fits our scheme, which is very, very key considering our offensive line has been struggling a lot. That might be somebody worth looking at. Most of our issues on the offensive line come from left guard and center. But, I mean, maybe I can move somebody around if we feel like he'd be a great addition. Malcolm Rushing, run block and pass block finesse, both Bs. Glenn Frank, a right guard, and impact block and pass block power. Ron Schubert, a running back out of Alabama. Good ball carrier vision and a decent spin move. Okay, so some more players scouted there as we move forward. Let's go ahead and check out all of the stats from around the NFL in week number 5. See what we got going on. All right, Colts and Patriots. Patriots with the victory, 31-13. And Tom Brady, 323 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Jacoby Brissett filling in for the injured Andrew Luck here. 247, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Running the ball, Marlon Mack, 12 carries, 47 yards. James White, 13 for 17. Gillislee for 15 yards there. Gronkowski, 9 catches, 86 yards and a touchdown. Jordan Matthews, 663 and a touchdown. Ryan Grant, 6 for 60 and a touchdown. Julian Edelman had a touchdown as well. Going down the list, not recognizing any other rookies or anything going on. Keenan Robinson with 13 tackles. 1 sack by Trey Flowers, 1 by Al Woods. Interceptions, 1 by Gilmore and 1 by Flowers. 17-17, another tie. I've noticed a lot of ties this year on Madden, but the Bills and Titans going to tie this one. Josh Allen, 256, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Marcus Mariota, 307, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Chris Ivory, 57 yards. Lewis, 54. Cadet, 34. So I believe that is an injury to LaShawn McCoy, if I were to guess. I can't imagine they benched him. Rashard Matthews, 94 yards. Benjamin with 80. Charles Clay, 75 and a touchdown. Second-year pro Corey Davis, 6 catches for 52 yards. Taywan Taylor, another second-year guy, 4 catches for 90 yards and a touchdown. Cadet also had a receiving touchdown. Defensively, a lot of tackles in that one. Casey with 2 sacks, Jones with 2 sacks, Arakpo, Latulele, Alexander, and Williams all with 1 sack. 2 interceptions by Tre'Davious White. Very good young corner there. 32-21, the Falcons with a victory over the Steelers. Matt Ryan, 254 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Ben Roethlisberger, 279 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception for him. Le'Veon Bell, 14 carries, 130 yards on 14 carries, 9.3 yards a carry, and a touchdown. Let's go ahead. A long of 62. Absolutely killing. Even if you take that away, he still had a good game. Freeman, 30 yards for him. Connor, 23 yards. Coleman, 14. Freeman, 46 yards on 6 receptions and 3 receiving touchdowns. So he didn't run the ball very well, but clearly contributing in the passing game. James Washington, a rookie from Oklahoma State, 5 catches, 63 yards. Julio Jones, 5 for 54 and a touchdown. Down the list, anybody else? Antonio Brown, only 2 catches, 18 yards. He did get a touchdown, though. Defensively, Neal with 13 tackles. Sacks, a bunch of players with 1. A whole bunch here listed with 1. Interceptions, 1 by Ricardo Allen. Next game up, we got the Jets and the Broncos. The Jets will win 22-17. Case Keenum, 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Teddy Bridgewater, 219, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Booker with 54 yards on the ground. Crowell with 40. Bilal Powell ran for a touchdown. The rookie Royce Freeman, 20 yards for him. Receiving, Robbie Anderson, 7 catches and 109 yards. Quincy Enunwa and Cortland Sutton, the rookie, each getting a touchdown. Sutton with 68 yards through the air. Heerman with a touchdown as well. Defensively, Roby leading the way with 10 tackles. 2 sacks by Von Miller. Bradley Chubb, the rookie first-round pick out of NC State, with a sack. And Upshaw with the sack. Did I say tackles or sacks for Von Miller? I'm not sure. My bad. No interceptions taking place in this one. Jags and Chiefs. 30-24. The Chiefs with the victory over the Jags. 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions by Mahomes. Blake Bortles, 362 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Kareem Hunt, 70 yards on the ground. Fournette with 47 yards, a touchdown by West. Receiving the ball, Austin Seferian-Jenkins, 11 catches, 150 yards. Sammy Watkins, 10 catches, 96 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Marquise Lee, 91 yards on the day. Jace Amaro with a touchdown, and Ben Koyak with 2 touchdowns. Defensively, Jack with 12 tackles, 3 sacks by Justin Houston. Quite a few guys listed with 1. Interceptions, none taking place. Next game up, a division battle between the Packers and the Lions. The Packers will get the victory 26-24. Aaron Rodgers, only 186 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 0 interceptions. Matthew Stafford, 236 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Montgomery, 73 yards on the ground and a touchdown. Blunt with 69 yards. Riddick with 30. Receiving the ball, Randall Cobb, 8 catches, 72 yards and a touchdown. Luke Wilson, 664 and a touchdown. Theo Riddick and Golden Tate each getting a touchdown. And a touchdown by Jamal Williams, second-year running back. Leading the way in sacks, Clay Matthews, Hyder, and Daniels. Interceptions, Williams making the play. Baltimore and Cleveland, 13-10, the Ravens with a victory. And Tyrod Taylor, 330 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Lamar Jackson, 234 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Alex Collins, 76 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Receiving, Corey Coleman, 8 catches, 109 yards. David Njoku, 4 for 38 and a touchdown reception. Hayden Hurst, 2 catches, 16 yards for the rookie. Defensively, Mosley with 12 tackles, 2 sacks by Suggs, Mosley, and Pierce, each getting a sack as well. 0 interceptions taking place. 42-21, the Panthers over the Giants. Blowout victory here. And Cam Newton, only 193 yards for 42 points. He did throw 4 touchdowns, but also 2 interceptions. Eli Manning, 278. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Christian McCaffrey, 126 yards on the ground. CJ Anderson with 94 yards on the ground. This two-headed running back attack made it happen, man. 2 touchdowns for CJ Anderson. Barkley, 40 yards. Stewart, the former Panther, with 18. They don't appear to be missing him based on this. Receiving, Greg Olsen, 6 catches, 84 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Eric Decker, 5 catches, 41 yards, and a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 4 for 56 out of the backfield. Torrey Smith with a receiving touchdown. And Jonathan Stewart with a receiving touchdown. DJ Moore, the rookie, 2 catches, 26 yards. And then Ian Thomas, a rookie out of Indiana, with a touchdown. And Jarrell Adams with a touchdown. A lot of contributions from rookies in this game. Short, Martin, Herzlich, might have said that one wrong, I'm sorry. Ayers and Poe with the sacks. Interceptions, Thomas Davis Sr., Landon Collins, and Janoris Jenkins. Next game on the list, 31-3. The Bengals taking down the Dolphins. It's going to be Andy Dalton with 238, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Ryan Tannehill, 171, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Giovanni Bernard, 83 yards on the ground, Mixon with 32. Receiving the ball, A.J. Green, 5 catches, 76 yards, and a touchdown. Giovanni Bernard with a receiving touchdown. John Ross with a receiving touchdown. Gesicki, 1 catch, 6 yards for the rookie from Penn State. McMillan with 10 tackles on the day. 4 sacks by Junior Gillette, 1 by William Hayes. Interceptions, William Jackson and Rashad Jones. All right. Getting through the list, 38-20. Another division game here. The Raiders taking down the Chargers. 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions by Derek Carr. Phillip Rivers, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Melvin Gordon, 132 yards on the ground and a touchdown. Only 12 carries to get that. Marshawn Lynch, 25 carries, 102 yards. Still a very, very good game by him as well. Travis Benjamin, 6 catches, 76 yards. Bryant, 5 for 61 and a touchdown. Down the list we go. Jared Cook had a receiving touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 2 catches and 92 yards and a touchdown. DeAndre Washington with 2 touchdowns. And Keith Smith with a receiving touchdown. So, I mean, 132 yards, 92 yards. I mean, just a killer game by Gordon here. Brown, 15 tackles. Sacks, 2 sacks by Bruce Irvin. Joey Bosa, Landrum, and Rochelle with 1. Interceptions, none taking place. Moving forward, we got the 49ers taking down the Cardinals in another division game, 17-7. And Jimmy Garoppolo, 219, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Sam Bradford, 162, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. 66 yards for McKinnon. David Johnson, 49 yards and a touchdown. Receiving the ball, Marquise Goodwin, 8 for 67 and a touchdown. Pierre Garçon, 7 for 86 and a touchdown. Christian Kirk, the rookie, 5 catches, 72 yards. Any other rookies standing out here? Nope. Larry Fitzgerald, 1 catch for 11 yards. Sacks, 3 by Corey Toomer, 1.5 by Chandler Jones, Reuben Foster, Corey Peters, Marcus Golden, and Eric Armstead, all with 1.5 a sack by Bruce Carter. The interception going to Patrick Peterson on the day. Next game up, a shutout, 17-0. The Eagles taking down the Vikings. 227, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions by Wentz, 146, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception by Kirk Cousins, 48 yards by Clement, 43 by Dalvin Cook, 40 by Sproles, 30 by Pumphrey. Receiving, Zach Ertz, 9 catches, 81 yards, 85 yards by Mike Wallace. Down the list. Who had the touchdown? It was Zach Ertz. My bad. Sidney Jones with 11 tackles. Hicks, Richardson, Graham, and Long with the sacks. Interceptions, Jordan Hicks, Mike Hughes, and Xavier Rhodes. Only a few games left now. Another division game, 31-3, a blowout. The Rams with a victory over the Seahawks. Jared Goff, 186, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Russell Wilson, 182, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Austin Davis also threw an interception. Todd Gurley, 116 yards on the ground. McKissick, only 29 yards on 15 carries. He also fumbled the ball there. Receiving, Woods with the touchdown to go with his 79 yards. Baldwin only 36, Cooks only 33, Everett with a receiving touchdown, and Cooper Kupp with a receiving touchdown. Coleman leading the way in tackles, 1 sack by McDowell, and then 2 interceptions by John Johnson and 1 by Wilson. 24-21, the Cowboys over the Texans here. See what we got. 299 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions by Watson, 190, 1 by Prescott, 96 yards and a touchdown by Zeke. Miller with 52 yards, Foreman with 2 rushing touchdowns on the day. Receiving, 56 yards by Griffin, 63 by Fuller, 48 and a touchdown by Beasley. And then a touchdown by Prosh as well. Prosh. 12 tackles by Cunningham, 2 sacks by Ely. Smith, Lawrence, Crawford, and Tapper all with the sack. Clowney and Watt will split 1. And then Jonathan Joseph with the interception. Last game, but certainly not least, it is going to be the Saints and the Redskins. The Saints will win 27-17. That's our game. I don't know why I'm going through that. I didn't even see the games played. Yeah, so that'll be it. So, again, we need to continue to work with sliders, guys. I'm aware. I'm hoping we are going to be able to make this the best series we possibly can. If you guys have suggestions on what type of sliders you think need to be adjusted, please let me know. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in Week 6 as the Redskins take on the Carolina Panthers. Later.